has managed to attract the most venturesome, creative folks who just got the spunk to go off the beaten path and try this out. What we've learned, and this I'm saying we in a sense that is we, Helen, me, the Reactive Consortium, the whole group of faculty who are in this, we found that our ideas, our games, the concepts of pedagogy has expanded because people bring in new ideas, new games, but also how to fit things in the curriculum, how to solve, how to get shy students to speak, how students at community schools can still form community. The whole just clusters, hundreds of problems, and we don't have the solutions. Some of you, we know from experience, a clump of you are going to try this out. It's going to work in your classes, and you're going to be excited by it. Next thing you know, you're going to be coming to the game development workshops. You're going to be part of the community. You'll be doing what Helen and I are doing here. You'll be running these at professional meetings. You'll be running them with your own faculty. Not all of you. Some of you will never have a chance to do it in your classes, but some of you will do it. You'll like it. You'll have experiences exciting. You'll become part of this initiative, and you'll bring the ideas that push it forward and the energy and creativity. And that's what any movement of change needs. Is that sort of person. Now, but you've got to get through a game, and I've got to shut up. First thing I would say, Puritanism. So this is the sort of introductory discussion lecture. Puritanism. I begin with sin, because the hardest aspect of Puritanism is the notion that God consigned His creatures to eternal damnation, and they did it because they are sinful, and yet they are His creations. Okay, there are a whole bunch of points where logic is impossible, and at those points, it doesn't make sense. Why would God do this? And the answer is that the difference between God and human beings and Puritan doctrine is so enormous that you cannot go there. The standard in teaching Puritanism is the mnemonic device TULIP, T-U-L-I-P. The principles are total depravity. Man is utterly corrupted by the fall of Adam and Eve. That is, everyone's got this stain in them. Total depravity. You, unconditional election. Some people, the elect, have that stain covered up. It's not blotted out. It's not erased. It's still there because it's not dead. It surfaces now and then, even amongst the elect. So God's chosen to cover up the stain through the sacrifice of Christ for some people. You don't have any choice in that matter. You maybe just didn't want to have it covered up. It doesn't. God decided at the beginning of time, before human beings were around. He did it. It's unconditional. You can't get rid of it. Limited atonement, T-U-L, limited atonement, didn't save everybody. Just some are of the elect, and the others are not. Their sin is not covered up. They're damned eternal torment. Why did God do that? We don't know. Cal mentality, okay? We don't know God's designs. Irresistible grace. Those who had their sin covered up will persist. Sometimes their sinfulness will surface momentarily, but they will persist, and when they die, they'll be glorified, and they'll become saints of God and rule with God next to them. There's nothing you can do about it. It doesn't matter if you murder someone. It's there. Why? Again, we need to go to questions that are beyond human comprehension. And perseverance of the saints is that's at this point that it perseveres regardless of what you do. So that's the mnemonic device.